All right. Welcome, everyone, to the 8-Bit Art Stream. I had to change the title last minute because we ran a poll on Facebook to find out what I should be doing and forgot to check it before I got set up. So, we're going to be working on some new artwork. I'm actually going to be working on artwork that we're going to be using for our upcoming wedding. So, as that's something that I want to have done and ready to go. One less thing that I have to worry about for wedding planning. Watch me mix for the wedding. So this is, Megan and I have decided that one of the things we wanted to do for kind of like a guest book idea is to do some artwork. So we are going to be working on that. So first thing I need to do is I need to get clouds up in here. Let's see how this looks. It's gonna do what I needed to do. Nope. No, that's not. I also think this might be a little too big. So, just a little bit. A little too big. Too saturated. Nope, not what I want. So, the idea here is we're going to be doing a silhouetted hill with kind of like a night sky, but I like the so not just like a dark night sky, the idea of doing like a very galaxy Marvel's take on space is colorful kind of a thing. So kind of a little fantastic, maybe evening or late evening night sky with some purples and pinks and stuff in there. So at the very least, we can get our hill. Right, so if we do just something like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add all sorts of little grass and elements and stuff in there later. Just gotta do some marketing and get the word out. Oh, hello, Josh. Here, I will take you off the comment list to let people know. since you are already here. Cardicus. What is Cardicus? Is it like Spartacus Prime? Don't know anyone else? We'll start with that. Behold Spartacus. I am not familiar with that. Like I'm familiar with I am Spartacus. That's what I know of from that. Okay. So we got our hill, and then the next thing we want our big tree. Big kind of oak, maple kind of thing. This is essentially going to be the guest book for the wedding. So we are doing like a big poster, essentially. And then there will be room on the border for people to sign. Because if I was paying attention, I would have realized that the Facebook poll said to make new artwork before basically going live. as I actually set the stream live thinking nobody had answered the poll. And I was wrong. Everybody surprised me this time. But I figured this is something that's on the list to get done. And it needs to get done. So we got that. There we go. And then little tree trunk. There we go. Then little blades of grass. Basically just to kind of break up the smoothness of this and give the impression that there's grass and plant life and everything. And you can do this with just quick wavy lines, lots of zigzags. Also trying out a new playlist on Spotify, specifically for kind of a chiller playlist. This is still taking everything from Game Chops. So this is all music that I am able to play on the stream without having to worry about any rights issues. So long as proper credit is given. Let's see if we can get, yeah, we can get. There we go. We just got a bunch of little thingies in here. Let's really break it up, add some noise, some visual noise in here. I'm going to be spending a lot of time on the background. So there we go. I should probably actually keep this pretty zoomed in for the viewers. Okay. So now, for our background, is probably want to do something like this and this, but I want to play around with the. I want to make it super saturated. But then you see, do that at maybe like 80%. And we do maybe like a lighter, like pink one. Comes in like that. And then we do kind of a dark green, dark blue gradient. So we got this. Now we want to add a whole bunch of like cloudy kind of shapes. This is where this. Screen it. We need big cloud shapes. So I might just have to. I might gotta do this myself. Do kind of a pinkish brush. Ooh, that's still not. Wow. Isn't that big? Ooh, there we go. And then now for this, since we're going to use this as a base layer, we'll just really blur it even further. Things might take a little while because I'm working with a very big file, since it's going to essentially be on poster format. Okay. I think we might want to actually have some very specific effects. Right, so we do something like that. And blur that out. I think we need some green in there. Essentially create just like a cloud. Yeah, that might work. I think at this point we can probably add some blue back. I realize making this almost like an aurora like effect. Nope, that's silly, and we don't want that. I want something a little more subdued. Nope. No, how far can we go back? There we go. There we go. So do that. Yeah. Let's see what happens if we do that, and then we do like just a super, super dark blue. Not much. Okay. Yeah. Oh no! Alright. So let's see, what else can we do here? We'll do more blue. We want to do this. Yeah. Let's see what this looks like with the soft light. Oh, that can work out pretty good. I feel like there needs to be something down here. Let's do a really rich purple. And we'll do the soft light. Yeah, this is from it's an album called oh jeez, what's the album called? Thank you, Courtney. This is the album is The Legend of Lo-Fi. And so it's all very just low-key chill Zelda remixes from Mikael, and done in conjunction with Game Chops. So there's a whole album, and that's where all this music is from right now. Screen at 50%, and then blur that one. Yeah. And really what we're doing right now, ooh, that looks even better on stream. Oh, that's so nice. That looks really nice. Wow. Okay. What do we need? I think we need more blues. Need more blues. We're about 17 layers in. I think we need something that goes like... Really what I'm doing right now is essentially applying a bunch of like sine waves, cosine waves, stuff like that with varying amplitudes. It's not just waves, is what I should just say. Is waves with varying amplitudes. Let's do this at 60%. So the hope with this, anyway, is to get the sort of space is colorful motif that Marvel likes to do. The issue is, I don't know if it's going to be bright enough. So I worry that I might have to lighten up the background a bit. So if we're going to do that... That is not set to paint bucket. There we go. That did actually lighten up quite a bit. Nice. Okay. So, then... Alright. Here we go. I think that actually is pretty good for the background for now. So we're going to dive in. Because... we have to add... oh, that's not going to work. We got to add some people, right? Namely, we have to add 3 individuals. So, actually, here's what we're gonna do: is I'm gonna use this as my sketching. So we got that, and then so actually, I don't really need to put a whole lot of detail because it's going to be dark as well. Actually, I should put this behind there. So yes, fun fact, Courtney and Josh, is as mods, you guys have access to certain functions in the channel, as well as certain commands and everything. Here, let me just... You two have the power. Among others. You're not the only ones that have power, but... see how that looks. I mean, that looks pretty good, I think. Obviously, it'll have to get approved by the boss. So, now what we need to do... Actually, this seems silly. There's got to be a better way of doing stars. Let me see if there's a spatter brush. Well, it looks like there's actually some. Okay. All right. Let's do a couple constellations. Won't be accurate at all because I'm not an astronomer. Okay. So here's one that we can do. Real easy one. Right? Is boom. So we got that, and then pretty sure there's like that, and then bam. Right, so we got Orion over here. We got his belt. There we go. We got his belt in this area. Sorry, right, here's my mouse. Got Orion's belt. Yeah. And then like, there. Now we also got a dipper. And then we'll do boom, boom, boom. And there's like some kind of Draco constellation there.
We must be near the island.
We're just gonna put a whole bunch of like really faint stars and stuff in there as well.
I'll get you there.
Okay. Nice. I feel like we got some good stuff there. And then trying to find... There's a quote. That I wanted to put on here. But I have to find it. Okay. Let's see if I can do that with this brush. That's not very good. So it's a Winnie the Pooh quote. I think I found it, though. I think I found it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a shooting star with these brushes. I mean, because it'll just come out like, I mean, unless... No, that's not what we want. Let's see... There we go. I mean, that's close enough, right? There we go. So you got two, Scott. Don't ever say I didn't do anything. I think I found it, Courtney. Oh, you already posted that message. Okay. So, all right. This isn't going to be the right font. Obviously, we're going to pick a nice font. It'll be a Google font, so that way we can use it. Knowing me, I'd be tempted to find a brush that's the Final Fantasy VII like meteor logo from their logo and just like stamp it. Boom. Oh no. I also realized I have to do that. So. Now we just gotta figure out. Yeah, let's do it in Nordic alternative. Put it in some kind of pseudo Norse runes. Right? We'll do that. I mean, if I really wanted to throw a wrench in the works, we do the old. Do I have it? No, I lost my Joker Man. Oh no. I'll have to pick that back up at some point. No, Joker Man's the best. There we go. Now... I'm going to add... There we go. Do that. Maybe we'll see. So I'm gonna save this out so that I don't lose any of this work. That'd be bad. I'm just gonna save it in here, and we'll just save it under wedding. Generating full resolution composite. Oh no! I'm glad I have the new computer. I probably wouldn't be able to do this on the old one. Probably not. On the hill better. Okay. Lining the front. What do you think about lining the front along the border of the ground from left to right? With the words, with the quote, because yeah, once it saves, because it is taking forever. I will try that. I'm gonna move this. Okay. So what do you think? We like this better? Let's see. It won't fit, but Okay. Alright, so we'll keep it there. We'll save this again. Hello, Fire of the Soul AJ. How are you this evening? And welcome to 8-Bit Art Night. No, this doesn't have to do with Kingdom Hearts. This is essentially going to be our the guest book for my wedding. We're doing a big poster, and then this is going to be printed out with a white border around it, and everyone's going to sign the border. Is what my fiance and I had decided to do. This all came to me in a dream one night, and I was like, I got an idea of what I finally want to do, because I had no idea what I wanted to do for guest book. Didn't really care. And then I had this idea, and then decided, okay, well, now I have an idea, and I want to do it, and I'm invested in it, so let's do this. So, granted, this is all pending approval from the boss lady. So, but what we have here is a nice sort of Marvel starscape, Marvel-esque starscape, Aurorascape. We got some shooting stars in there. So thank you, Scott. That's a nice. I actually think that's a nice touch now. Some constellations from Courtney's suggestion, and a nice little. Yeah. Nice little Winnie the Pooh quote, because Megan's a big fan of Pooh, and so I wanted to do something with that. We also got me and Megan and Monty, because Chief Dog Officer Monty needs to be a part of this work. So we got us sitting on the hill right there. Now, I don't know what else I will be adding to this. Who knows? Maybe I'll throw some other silhouettes in there of things. Pokemon, maybe. Who knows? But we have been at this for an hour. So unfortunately, now that everybody's here, this would be normally the time when I decide to end the stream. So I'm gonna start that process. But if you want to come back here, right here, twitch.tv/8bitadventures on Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You can catch Angel Bolin, Damn Animal, and myself, Courtney, Josh, and myself, right here for the 8-Bit Adventures podcast, where we'll be going over this week's geeky news. And then back here on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for 8-Bit Adventures Game Night, I'm going to be playing Steam World Quest, because I just found out it comes out on Thursday. So it will be hot off the presses. So I'm going to play that. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful evening and sharing the creation of some really nice stuff for the wedding. So I'm going to head out. Thank you again for joining me, everyone. Hope you've collected your pie cakes. Be sure to follow if you haven't already. You get some extra pie cakes, and you can turn those in for cool bonus content, including commissions. So think about that. And yeah. So if you want to check out more of my content and see more of my content, head on over to 8bitadventures.com. You can find comics, podcasts, streams, videos, all that good stuff. If you would like to help support that content, so help support like the hosting costs for all of it, patreon.com/8bitadventures, become a patron. There's some cool bonus perks for becoming a patron. And be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter to get all the latest details on everything. So have fun, everyone. Happy gaming, and enjoy your pie cakes.